It is as predictable as anything else we've seen. Cases skyrocketing, despite all the promises and the assurances from the apparatus, from the Fauci-ites that don't worry, we've got this under control. We know what to do, they say. We know how to stop the spread. Really? Not only does New York City have an all-time high caseload right now, the highest of any place in the entire country, the nation, the United States, writ large, more cases of COVID right now than at any point during the pandemic. So they clearly could not stop the spread, not even close. They couldn't even make the spread less this time of year than last year at this time. But have they decided to step back at all? Have they decided to think maybe some of these mandates and policies and different mitigation measures that they put into effect don't really work? No, of course not. They're going to do more of what they've already done. Here's Chicago, for example. In Chicago and most of suburban Cook County, restaurants, bars, gyms, entertainment venues, anywhere else that serves food and drink is going to require proof of vaccination for anyone 5 and up. If you're 16 or older, you must also show ID that matches your vaccination card. So they've been doing this in New York since August. Did it stop cases? Did it actually work? I mean, it protects individuals from high risk, but do individuals who aren't at high risk need to get this? Because they can still get and spread the virus irrespective of the vaccination. So the stop the spread component of the mandates does not work, right? This is about individual protection, not community protection. That's a pretty darn big change. And it just shows how wrong they've been all along. But they still want to do the things they did before. That did not work. We're going through the cycle all over again. They never learn from reality. They don't actually look at the data and what's all in front of our eyes. They just have a playbook, one that no matter how much it fails, they think is still the playbook. Here is Dr. Osterholm, who was a Biden COVID advisor during the Biden regime's run for office, saying that, there's got the kids, we want them in school, but maybe we've got to shut some stuff down because of all the virus out there. Nothing we can do about it. Watch.
We all agree. Yeah, we all agree that having kids in school is the best situation. Nobody, I think, can dispute that. The question is, can you? And what I mean by that, right now we're seeing school districts all across the United States that are seeing hundreds and hundreds of teachers out sick, bus drivers, support staff. How can you have a school run when you have this viral blizzard shutting down many of those in your educational system? So we're going to have to be flexible for the next 3 to 5 weeks as we work through this Omicron crisis and realize that we may not be able to open schools, not because we don't want to, we want to, but you can't do it when you don't have people.
Meanwhile, the teachers' unions are advocating for remote instruction in some major cities like New York and Los Angeles. They don't want to have to go in, of course. So they're going to say, what, if they shut down certain schools, as they've already done in New York, it's because of staffing issues.